So I hope I was able to tell you some interesting stories which happen in the pre-harvest sector in Isofruit. And in fact, I hope to having been able to show you how we intend to contribute to sustainable fruit production and to a sustainable fruit sector in Europe. Thank you very much for your attention, and I'll be happy to answer some questions.
Yes, we have time for questions. There was one over there.
Lukas, as I'm not able to join in this afternoon to hear all the other presentations and from perhaps Esther some information, I want to ask a question about economic effect of this CASA system that you told about, and it's very interesting. What does this imply for labor cost, and what does this imply for the availability of fruit growers to obtain such a machine? What is the prospects of such a machine in terms of economics?
Thank you for the very important question, and you're lucky. Actually, Isofruit has been looking at this, but I'd like to pass on the word to Esther Bravin, who is actually coordinating that work, and she can give you really the first-hand information with regard to your question. She's behind there. Esther, could you answer that question? Wait for the micro, please.
Actually, I would like to pass the question to Marian Kroot. Marian?
You see, we have a teamwork. Marian is here? No. So, but you'll be able to answer. Oh, Marian is here, just beside Karin. Well, I can anticipate the answer a little bit. It looks quite good, actually, what the economical analysis of the CASA system.
We made some calculations about the CASA fruit sprayer, and with the estimations about the cost of the machines and the reduction of plant protection chemicals you need, the economic effect seems positive for fruit growers. And we have calculated that with for an average farm size in the Netherlands. So that's part of it. It will be, the deliverable with the results of this will be soon ready and on the Isofruit website.
Thank you. This is, of course, very important to know. Actually, I would have expected that this is terribly expensive, but the analysis shows that it's feasible. Maybe, Greg, you want to say something with regard to the perceptions obtained from the European CASA Tour this summer, where they demonstrated the CASA system in several countries and had some direct feedback from the growers, but also from the industry. How big is the interest actually in further developing the system?
Since I have a chance to speak, first I want to acknowledge my colleagues. You were talking about three sub-systems, three components of the sprayer. Each of those components was entirely developed at different research centers. So there were three research centers involved. One in Italy, in Turin University. Our colleagues are not present here. Crop health sensor was developed in Wageningen, and we have our colleagues Jan van der Zande and Marcel Vanneke. I would like to acknowledge them. And EDA system was developed in Poland. This sprayer, so far we have two systems integrated, which is a crop identification system, the one developed by our Italian colleagues, and EDA system to reduce drift. And this integrated sprayer has been on what we call European demo tour. It has been showed in 7 different countries during 8 events, 8 demonstrations. Yeah, we had a very good response from the spectators, and the spectators were growers, manufacturers of the machinery, chemical manufacturers, journalists, advisors. So it was a mixed audience. Especially, we have a very good response from Danish growers. And Jan, would you like to say something about the proposal or about the response of the Dutch growers to the sprayer that we demonstrated?
Thank you, Greg. The most important response from at least the Dutch growers when we were demonstrating is that they were standing next to it and they're saying, well, when this can work, why don't you make it completely automatically? So make it the system autonomous as a whole. And in fact, that is at the moment the next step in a Dutch proposal to jointly with a Dutch manufacturer to take the system into production. At least we try it, and then go for a fully automatic system controlling all the activities of the sprayer as it is going through the orchard in adapting the spray volume to canopy size and spraying fine and coarse sprays depending on the position alongside the waterways, alongside the ditches, and spraying yes or no depending on disease appearance in the canopy structure. And that will be done fully automatically. So that is the proposal at the moment, that we're taking the next step already in conjunction, in cooperation with a Dutch manufacturer of sprayers. It's too early to say.
There's one more thing. Also, Jan and Marcel organized just 2 weeks ago a very successful, very interesting workshop. It was a 10th workshop in a series of workshops that we call workshop on spray application technique in fruit growing. Superfruit, now the name is of that workshop. Superfruit stands for Sustainable Plant Protection Products, plant protection technique in fruit growing. In this workshop, we had a session, Isofruit session, just highlighting the developments made within Isofruit. So this was another event with demonstration of the sprayer as well. So not only demonstration of sprayer, but all the results and all the message of this demonstration were also directed to the researchers from all over the world, because this was the event with the researchers from all over the world.
Well, okay. Just one question.
Just a comment on this particular sprayer and work in Isofruit, as well as with other activities. If you go to YouTube and write Isofruit in, you will find a few podcasts and hopefully more in the future. But of those that are there already, one is about the Casa sprayer, and another one is about the intervention study in Newcastle that was referred to by Lars Drax earlier this morning. So I invite you to do that.
Well, thanks for the contribution to the discussion, and thanks to Lukas.
Okay.